Hey guys, everybody. Nice to be back. I'm Karen Yankovich, and I've been a little Periscope delinquent in the last couple of days. I didn't Periscope at all yesterday, and today, this is my first one. It's 5:40. So I'm happy to be back. I kind of missed Periscoping, but I've had a busy couple of days, and it's Friday. You guys, it's Friday, and, so a little bit about me. First of all, welcome for you guys that are here already. Tell me a little bit about 69 Frat. Thanks. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do. Do you have businesses? Do you work for yourselves? Where are you from? I love to hear about who is here joining me today. We Cut, thanks for joining me. Sadatsku, wow, lots of people joining pretty quickly. Hello, Leanne. Is this Leanne from Florida? Leanne, Luigi, nice to meet you. So I am a social media consultant and I love Periscope. I'm a little bit of a Periscope addict. Hi, We Cut. I'm a little bit of a Periscope addict. I love talking. Yay, now I see your picture. Now I know it's you. Couldn't come up with your last name. So anyway, I'm a social media consultant. I help entrepreneurs and small businesses profit with their social media and grow their business using these free tools. So I'd love to know where you guys are from, what you do. Hey, Bonnie, nice to have you guys. Nice to have you here. So I'd love to know what you do, where you're from. You guys can share all that stuff. Sarah from Austin. I teach people to trust their intuition. Sarah, you've been a Periscope regular, so thanks for being here again today. And it's Friday. I can't really stay on long because I've got going to a barbecue, hence all the fun hamburgers and hot dogs and things on my Periscope title. I'm getting picked up by a friend. I'm just going to meet with some friends tonight. But I wanted to just touch in quick and talk about like TGIF. And the reason I want to talk about it is because if you've watched any of my other Periscopes, welcome Uraldo. If you've watched any of my other Periscopes, then you know that I work really hard. Cool, thanks, Bonnie. I work really hard to keep my business structured in a way that I have what I call a laptop lifestyle. That I can work from wherever I want, wherever I want. And that's what I help my clients do too. I help them use social media to, even if they have a premise-based business and they need to go in every day, I help them use social media in a way that allows them to do part of their business, even if it's just the marketing part, in a way, thanks so much for all the hearts, I love hearts, to do the marketing piece at least in a way that they can do from anywhere. Lots of my clients are building businesses similar to mine where they can work from anywhere. And what's the best way to use for charity to use social media? Oh my gosh, that's such a great topic. I would love to talk to you about that. I can't see your name, but there's so many great ways for charity to use social media. And the thing with charities, and I'd love for you guys to check out my blog, KarenYankovich.com. I probably have a thing here somewhere, KarenYankovich.com/blog. The thing with charities is, and it applies to them too, a lot of people think of social media and say, oh, my kid knows how to do it. My grandchild knows how to do it. And they know how to post on Facebook, but they don't really know the strategies to get more money, to make more money, frankly, with it. So for a charity, if they have an event, you want to get people in the door, right? Thank you so much for the hearts. Keep them coming. I love it's so much more energy when there's hearts, I think, in a Periscope. So you want to get people in the door at your events, right? You don't just want to be posting on Facebook. You want to have a strategy to engage people so that they do what it is you're looking for them to do, whether it's buy your stuff, come to your event, donate to the thing. So social media used properly is such a powerful part of that. And that's what I love to do. I love to help people use these free tools, and you can do it from anywhere. Hey Jason, nice to see you here. You're a job recruiter. You could definitely, I would love to connect with you. Connect with me on LinkedIn, you guys. LinkedIn.com/Karen Yankovich. And tell me that you saw me on Periscope so that I remember you. And I'm happy to help all of you. I have so much free stuff. I do 2 free webinars every month, tons and tons of blogs. So using social media properly allows you to use social media profitably, right? And it helps you get those clients in the door, helps you get those donations coming into your thing. And the beauty of it is, and this is kind of ties all back to Friday, is for so many years, for so many years, I worked in a corporate business where I didn't have the ability to create this I was always thinking TGIF, right? Like, thank God it's Friday, it's the weekend, blah blah blah. I never think that anymore. Done. It's done. I never think that anymore. I now my Fridays are just another day in the week, because sometimes I'll work on Saturdays. Sometimes people will see me on the beach with my iPad and they're like, "You're working, you're supposed to be on the beach." I'm like, when you're working, you're sitting in an office. I'm sitting on the beach and I'm working, right? So to me, it's such a blessing that, to me, TGI Friday is just like kind of a fun thing that I don't actually, have to think about anymore. And, there was a good portion of my life. I have 4 kids and they're mostly grown now. My youngest is in college thank you. My youngest is in college, and, there was a lot of years that I was like TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Like, I needed to get the heck out of the house because my kids drove me crazy. My house was a zoo. I had 3 boys and a girl, and they had a million friends, and I live in a lake community, so there was 50 million people at my house all the time, which was so much fun, and I wouldn't change it for anything. But I was like, TGIM, man, I need to get out of the house. It's Monday. Get dressed, take a shower, and go to work, right? But now, now my life is different. And I also help a lot of moms run businesses while they're home. Like, so if you can be a stay-at-home mom, you can use social media to help you with that too. So TGIF, TGIM, wherever you are in your life, or you don't care at all. Like me, I don't care what day of the week it is. I'm so happy that, yesterday, one of the reasons I didn't Periscope yesterday is my niece had a baby. So I'm a great aunt, very beautiful, beautiful little baby. She's like 6 weeks old. And I spent the day with her. I went into the city, and she lives in Manhattan, and I spent the day with her and the baby, which I couldn't have done before. And social media, plus when you enjoy what you do, work is great. Absolutely. And you know what? You should build work around that, right? Like, start your journey with, what do you want to do? Not what do you get paid to do, right? So you don't have to make work fun. You can make fun work, right? So what you have fun with, you can make that your job. And social media can help you do that. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping my clients and helping people. Thank you guys so much for all the hearts. I love, love, love them. That's what helps. That's what I love to help people do. I love to help them start with their passion. Exactly. Do what you love what you do. Start with what you're passionate about. What is it that you can talk about day in and day out, whether you get paid or not? That's what I want you to be doing for your business. And because we live in this world where we've got these amazing tools available to us, we can totally do that. And then you'll be in the same situation. You'll be seeing people putting in, TGIF, and you'll be like, okay, so it's Friday, I'll probably work most of tomorrow because I did a lot. I have some stuff I need to do. I'd love to take your questions, insightful. So send them in. Because I took a lot of time off yesterday, I'm going to jump in tomorrow and do some stuff. I really don't care. I've worked really hard to create this business, and that's what I love to help you all do. So I'd love to take your questions. I have about 5 more minutes before I have to hit the road. Yeah, I'd love to take your questions and tell me what it is that, do you use social media now to help you promote or grow your business? And it doesn't, by the way, you don't have to be a business owner. Social media, LinkedIn is technically considered social media. So if you're using LinkedIn, there's ways for you to use that in a way that helps you grow your value, how valuable you are to your business. So do you see Periscope making updates to better navigate and sort your followers? I hope so. Periscope's so new. And I love that we're all kind of, even people like that so-called social media experts are still kind of finding their way around social media. Around Periscope, right? So for me, I like there to be a purpose. Like, sometimes you'll see a Periscope, where I'm walking my dog, or I Periscope the other night. I was out to dinner with some friends and they Periscope also. But I like to try to make it life and business, right? So a little human interest, like, where am I? Now today, this isn't really a lot of human interest, but where I can, I throw in some human interest, but also some business, right? Because that's who I am. And I want this to be valuable to you guys. I want my followers to get something out of, out of my periscopes. So, so yeah, it would be great if it was easier to find people. I tell people, follow me. I'm so glad you love this. So share it with all of your friends. Insightful, you know how to do that. Just swipe right and share this with your Periscope followers, and more of us will be able to connect with each other that way. I love that. But I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Share with me. Oh, thank you for inviting your followers. That's awesome. Oh, life and business. You hear my northern accent. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey. I definitely have a New York, and I'm right outside of Manhattan, so New York City accent. No, but what I was saying is I like to kind of make it life and business. And what I tell people is if you follow me, go to my followers and you can see who I'm following, and maybe you'll find some interesting people to follow that way. It's kind of, it is a little bit of a challenge. Like, you can't even send people. Like, I'm Karen Yankovich across all social media. So if you go to Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, everything, I'm Karen Yankovich. So I have to, but I can usually in other platforms, I can send people a link and say, here's the link to follow me on Facebook, right? I can't do that on Periscope. So it is not as easy. So I agree with you. I hope that Periscope does make it easier to do that. But I really, as much as I like using it for business, I really think that I really want to keep Periscope kind of true to what it's looking to do. So Periscope by its nature is like you're peeking into something, right? Like, so a periscope is something that kind of sticks up and is kind of looking into the world, right? So I'm really trying to keep my broadcasts a little business, but a little human interest, because I don't want to lose the beauty of Periscope, which is a little peek into my world, right? Now, I don't know if you guys care what I had for lunch, and probably you're not going to see that very often, but I think it's important. I see a lot of people using it all for business or all for fun. I'm trying to blend it. I'm trying to do a little human interest, a little business in each scope, right? So, it's not always easy. Like, this one isn't really a lot of human interest. I don't know if you guys are interested that I'm going to a barbecue later, but, or that I went to see my new baby great niece yesterday, but it gives you an opportunity to get a little peek into my life. So people that are looking to, I'm looking to grow my business, right? Just like you are. So hopefully you'll get to know me a little bit, and you'll take a few steps down the know, like, and not a grandma, not yet. I have a great niece. So a few steps down the know, like, and trust path. So by the time, like, if there is something that I'm offering that might be of interest for you to buy or become a client, you already kind of feel like you know me. So that's kind of why I like to blend the business and the human interest in Periscope. So how are you guys using Periscope? How are you, like, tell me how you like to use it and what works for you. I think I see a lot of names that I don't recognize. So I don't know if you guys, I know when I first Periscoped, I just did a lot of watching. And that's what I tell people to. Just get in, sign up, and just watch. Watch a lot of broadcasts. See how other people are doing things. See what feels good to you. And then you can decide how you want to use Periscope, right? So thanks for the hearts. So a lot of you this is your first that you're watching. That's awesome. That's awesome. I haven't broadcast anything yet. I'm toggling around the US. Isn't that so fun? Isn't that so fun? So I'm totally going to use it when I travel. This summer, I'm going to Chicago. It's really my only real traveling. But, so when I go to Chicago, you'll definitely see a lot of scopes. I'm going to Tony Robbins. I'm going to see the Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within in Chicago this summer. So, and a couple of my friends are, cool, you too? You're going to Chicago to see Tony Robbins? So you'll get a lot of scopes from there. My friends that I'm going with also scope, so we'll do some joint scopes, and that should be fun. And but I don't really have a lot of travel. Are you going to a Cubs game? Okay, that sounds like fun too. Probably. I'm not going to say. I'm a little hesitant about the Tony Robbins thing. I would totally be all in for the Cubs game. I'm a little hesitant about the Tony Robbins thing, but I have an open mind. And I'm going there hoping to thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, so I got to wrap up. I got somebody picking me up in a few minutes. But thanks you guys for being here today and joining me on this today's Periscope. I don't know if I'll be back later, but I might try. And yeah, it was great to see you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for sharing. And if you find this kind of stuff interesting, connect with me on LinkedIn. And Connect with me on LinkedIn. And tell me what you like. You're going to the East Coast next weekend. What's on the East Coast? What are you doing here? Where on the East Coast? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. I don't really have, like I said, I don't have a lot of travel coming up, but I'll share what I do. Philly's fun. My daughter goes to school there, so I'm in that area a lot. All right, you guys, have a great night. TGIF. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Take care. Bye.